Which name stirs more adrenaline, Ferrari or Lamborghini? In the high-octane world of supercars, few rivalries command more passion, history, and drama than the ongoing battle between Italy's most prestigious automotive powerhouses. The year is 2025, and both marques have unleashed their latest flagships, rewriting the rules of speed, style, and status. This is more than a comparison, it's a full-blown duel between two legends sculpted in carbon fiber, titanium, and ambition. On one side stands Ferrari, the prancing horse synonymous with racing heritage, engineering purity, and Italian finesse. On the other, Lamborghini, the raging bull that represents rebellious design, raw power, and outrageous flair. Both brands have poured every ounce of their innovation and identity into their newest offerings, crafting machines that don't just break records, they shatter perceptions. The stakes couldn't be higher. Ferrari's 2025 lineup boasts the ultra-refined SF90XX Straight-Ale, a hybrid powerhouse that blends blistering acceleration with surgical precision. This is a car designed with Formula One DNA, equipped with a twin-turbocharged V8 and 3 electric motors, delivering a jaw-dropping 1,030 horsepower. Its acceleration is savage, its handling precise, and its performance numbers read like science fiction. But Lamborghini is not here to be overshadowed. The 2025 Revuelto, Sant'Agata Bolognese's crown jewel, is a naturally aspirated V12 hybrid supercar that roars with 1,001 combined horsepower. It's louder, more theatrical, and perhaps even more ferocious than anything else on the road. The Revuelto isn't just fast, it's a symphony of sound and sensation, a rolling thunderstorm with a carbon fiber exoskeleton. When it comes to design, both brands bring their own philosophy to life in dramatic fashion. Ferrari continues to evolve its design language with a graceful, aerodynamic purity that favors performance over flash. Every curve of the SF90XX is there for a reason, chiseled in wind tunnels and inspired by decades of motorsport dominance. Its form is sleek, purposeful, and undeniably elegant. Lamborghini, in contrast, thrives on drama. The Revuelto's angular, aggressive styling is all about intimidation. With sharp Y-shaped LEDs, wild scissor doors, and geometric bodywork that looks like it was carved by a laser, it's a car that announces itself long before it arrives. It's not subtle, and that's the point. While Ferrari seduces, Lamborghini shouts. Inside, both cabins are pure theater but executed in distinctly different languages. Ferrari's cockpit is driver-centric, blending digital interfaces with tactile switches and minimalist design. The layout prioritizes functionality while still exuding Italian luxury. Alcantara, carbon fiber, and contrast stitching are used with restraint and purpose. The technology is cutting-edge but never intrusive, with a digital instrument cluster that evolves based on drive mode and a head-up display that keeps focus on the road. Lamborghini, true to form, goes full sci-fi. The Revuelto's interior is an explosion of lines, light, and color. The fighter jet-inspired cabin features a massive central touchscreen, digital driver display, and toggle switches that look like they belong in a spacecraft. It's bold, immersive, and adrenaline-pumping. Every drive feels like a mission. But the true measure of a supercar lies on the road, or better yet, the track. Ferrari's SF90XX Straight-Ale is a scalpel. Its torque-vectoring all-wheel drive system, F1-derived aero, and mind-bending acceleration make it a force of nature through corners. Its brakes, carbon ceramic and surgically precise, allow for impossible late braking. The chassis is stiff yet forgiving, the steering razor-sharp. It is a car that demands attention and rewards skill, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's physically possible. Lamborghini's Revuelto counters with brute strength and digital wizardry. Thanks to its all-new carbon fiber monocoque and sophisticated hybrid system, it delivers immediate torque and relentless power delivery. On the track, it's a wild animal, aggressive, roaring, thrilling in its unpredictability. But underneath the chaos is a remarkably advanced machine that can dance through corners with surprising grace, aided by rear-wheel steering and dynamic suspension systems. On the tech front, both cars are marvels of engineering. Ferrari's electric motors not only provide extra thrust but also allow for short-range pure electric driving, a nod to efficiency in a changing automotive landscape. Its e-Manettino drive selector gives drivers control over power delivery, regenerative braking, and chassis settings. The telemetry systems are motorsport level, giving drivers real-time data on tire temperature, G-forces, and lap performance. Lamborghini's Revuelto, meanwhile, features a tri-motor hybrid setup, offering an advanced torque management system that controls power to each wheel with incredible precision. Its launch control is neck-snapping, and its new 8-speed dual-clutch transmission ensures lightning-fast gear changes. There's even a fully customizable digital interface that lets drivers tailor the car's behavior to their exact preferences, from power distribution to suspension stiffness. Luxury and practicality, if such words can be applied to cars like these, also play a role. Both Ferrari and Lamborghini now cater to customers who want their cars to be usable, not just collectible. That means improved infotainment, smartphone integration, climate control, and even luggage space. Ferrari offers wireless Apple CarPlay, a passenger display, and driver assist features that make long drives easier. Lamborghini, never one to be outdone, adds augmented reality displays and voice control, blending luxury with tech in ways that feel futuristic yet intuitive. But this isn't just about horsepower and gadgets. This is about identity. Ferrari represents precision, heritage, and championship pedigree. Every car is a distilled expression of Maranello's racing soul. Lamborghini is emotion, rebellion, and the thrill of excess. Its cars are loud in every sense, visually, acoustically, and spiritually. Choosing between them is not just a matter of numbers or features. It's about which vision of the supercar resonates with you more deeply. Are you the racer or the rock star? The tactician or the daredevil? As the sun sets on the era of pure internal combustion, both Ferrari and Lamborghini are making bold statements about the future. They're embracing electrification not as a compromise, but as a canvas for new possibilities. And while regulations, sustainability, and changing markets are reshaping the automotive world, these two titans continue to build machines that stir the soul and quicken the pulse. So, which supercar truly reigns supreme in 2025? Ferrari, with its surgical speed and racing legacy? Or Lamborghini, with its brutal power and unmatched presence? The answer, ultimately, lies in the heart of the driver. This showdown isn't just about which car is better, it's about what kind of dream you want to chase. And in 2025, that dream has never been more exhilarating. In the rarefied world of supercars, two names stand above all else: Ferrari and Lamborghini. They are not just manufacturers. They are mythologies sculpted into metal and carbon fiber, emblems of speed and beauty that transcend the road and stretch into the realm of dreams. In 2025, both titans return to the ring with machines so refined, so powerful, they blur the line between engineering and art. This is the clash of legacies, the continuation of a rivalry that has burned through decades of innovation, competition, and automotive theater. Now, with technology more advanced than ever and performance figures bordering on absurd, the prancing horse and the raging bull prepare to charge once more. Let's meet the 2025 Ferrari SF90XX Stradale and the 2025 Lamborghini Revuelto, two machines born from entirely different philosophies but forged with a singular purpose: to dominate. Ferrari's SF90XX Stradale is the spiritual successor to a long line of hyper-focused performance machines. Building upon the hybrid SF90 Stradale, the XX model is a limited edition evolution that cranks everything to the limit. It's lighter, sharper, faster, and infused with Ferrari's racing DNA. Every nut and bolt speaks of Formula One. With a turbocharged V8 paired with 3 electric motors, it delivers over 1,000 horsepower. But it's not just the numbers that matter, it's how they're delivered. Ferrari's relentless pursuit of perfection is evident in every corner of this car's design, from the active aerodynamics to the ultra-lightweight body panels. It's not just a car, it's a missile sculpted for tarmac. Standing in direct opposition is Lamborghini's 2025 Revuelto, a beast of a different breed. The first V12 hybrid from Sant'Agata Bolognese, it signals a new era while staying true to everything that defines a Lambo: raw power, jaw-dropping presence, and unapologetic theatricality. Lamborghini could have played it safe, but that's never been their way. Instead, they created a carbon fiber masterpiece that marries their iconic naturally aspirated V12 with 3 electric motors, one of which powers the front wheels for true all-wheel drive hybrid performance. The Revuelto screams into the future with over 1,000 combined horsepower and a soundtrack that rivals a rock concert in intensity. It's designed to dominate streets, circuits, and imaginations. These are not just the fastest or most technologically advanced cars their brands have ever made. They are statements. Ferrari's statement is one of calculated dominance. A car so balanced and refined it becomes an extension of the driver. Lamborghini's is of unleashed fury, a creation so visceral and engaging it overwhelms the senses. Both are legitimate successors to their brand's storied legacies, and both are ready to battle for the crown of 2025's ultimate supercar. When we talk performance, we enter sacred ground. Numbers can only tell part of the story, but in the case of the SF90XX and Revuelto, the statistics are staggering. Ferrari's twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 pushes out 786 horsepower on its own, and when paired with the trio of electric motors, the system output climbs to a searing 1,030 horsepower. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in 2.3 seconds, and top speed reaches 211 miles per hour. But Ferrari's magic isn't just raw speed, it's how that speed is managed. The torque vectoring, the regenerative braking, the e-Manettino drive modes, it's all surgical, all precise. Ferrari wants you to feel like an F1 driver, and in this machine, you're never far off. Lamborghini's Revuelto matches the SF90's headline numbers with brute force. Its 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 alone churns out 814 horsepower, while 3 electric motors boost total output to 1,001 horsepower. It's a new benchmark for Lambo and an ode to old-school passion fused with new-school tech. 0 to 60? Just 2.5 seconds. Top speed? Over 217 miles per hour. But numbers don't do justice to the way the Revuelto explodes forward with a feral snarl, accompanied by the high-pitched whir of electric motors and the bellow of a V12 in full cry. It's as much an experience as it is an achievement. When it comes to handling and agility, both cars showcase radically different approaches to the same goal: total driver immersion. The Ferrari is clinical, its steering immediate and responsive, its chassis fine-tuned through generations of track testing. The car rotates with ease, thanks in part to its advanced torque vectoring and intelligent power distribution. The SF90XX isn't just fast in a straight line, it's devastating in the corners, where its hybrid systems actually make it more agile, not less. The Revuelto, on the other hand, delivers handling that's shockingly nimble for a car of its size and layout. Thanks to four-wheel steering, active aerodynamics, and adaptive dampers, it carves through bends with poise. It's more playful than the Ferrari, more likely to kick its tail out in dramatic flair, but it never feels out of control. It's chaos tamed by technology. Speaking of technology, both cars push the envelope in every direction. Ferrari's digital cockpit is a masterclass in modern minimalism, with haptic controls on the steering wheel and a reconfigurable driver display that provides everything from lap times to G-forces. The onboard telemetry system records every aspect of your drive for review, whether you're lapping Fiorano or cruising the coast. Hybrid integration is seamless. You can drive in pure EV mode through city streets, or unleash the full fury with the twist of a dial. Lamborghini's Revuelto goes full sci-fi. The tri-screen setup includes a floating central display, a digital instrument panel, and even a passenger side screen to keep co-pilots engaged. The infotainment system is fast, intuitive, and even supports real-time telemetry and AR overlays for track sessions. The hybrid system, meanwhile, allows for short-range EV driving, instant torque fill, and variable AWD distribution based on drive mode. It's like driving an F-22 Raptor disguised as a supercar. Design, of course, is where passions ignite. Ferrari's SF90XX is elegant, aerodynamic, and sleek. Every line serves a purpose. The active rear wing, the aggressive front splitter, the side intakes. They're all designed not just to look beautiful, but to make the car stick to the pavement at absurd speeds. Its sculpted bodywork whispers performance, even when standing still. Lamborghini's Revuelto is the polar opposite: loud, aggressive, unapologetic. Every crease, every vent, every surface screams performance. Its Y-shaped DRLs, jet fighter silhouette, and signature scissor doors give it a silhouette that's instantly recognizable. It's not just a car, it's a statement piece, a moving sculpture of chaos and passion. Inside, both supercars turn up the heat. Ferrari's interior is focused and futuristic, with just enough luxury to remind you this is no stripped-down racer. Leather, carbon fiber, and Alcantara wrap every surface. Controls are streamlined, inspired by F1 wheels, and the digital interfaces are clean and functional. Lamborghini, meanwhile, creates an experience that's more immersive and explosive. The Revuelto's cabin is awash in color, lights, and textures. The seats are deeply bolstered and highly customizable. There's a sense of theater here. Just starting the car feels like launching a rocket. Both cabins serve their brand's ethos. Ferrari is about clarity and performance. Lamborghini is about sensation and excitement. And then there's the sound. Ferrari's twin-turbo V8 may not have the shriek of its old naturally aspirated siblings, but paired with its hybrid system, it creates a layered, futuristic soundtrack. It's high-pitched, tightly wound, and intoxicating. At full throttle, it sings a mechanical aria. Lamborghini's V12, however, is something else entirely. It roars, bellows, and snarls with a primal energy. When the Revuelto's engine fires up, it shakes the air around it. There is no mistaking a Lamborghini V12. It is one of the last truly unfiltered mechanical symphonies in the automotive world. Beyond the track and the dream garages of collectors, these supercars also aspire to be more livable. Ferrari has worked hard to make the SF90 usable in daily life. There's decent trunk space up front, the suspension can lift to clear speed bumps, and the hybrid system allows for silent departures in urban areas. Climate control is dual zone, and the premium sound system delivers studio-quality audio. Lamborghini's Revuelto goes even further. Its cabin is more spacious than previous models, the infotainment is among the best in any supercar, and there are genuine efforts toward comfort, adaptive cruise control, parking assist, and a front lift system for driveways and city roads. These are no longer weekend-only machines. They're sculpted to be driven and enjoyed every day. But even dreams come with price tags. The SF90XX Straight-Ale commands a price north of $800,000 and is built in limited numbers, ensuring exclusivity and strong resale value. Ferrari ownership also brings prestige, access to exclusive track events, and bespoke tailoring options for those who want a one-of-a-kind machine. Lamborghini's Revuelto comes in around the same ballpark, roughly $700,000, but offers more flash for your cash, along with Lamborghini's Ad Personam program for personal customization. Maintenance costs for both are astronomical, but so is the reward. Owning one of these cars isn't just about speed, it's about being part of a legacy, a culture, a movement. So here we are, two icons at the top of their game, pushing technology, design, and emotion to extremes. Ferrari offers the distilled essence of motorsport elegance. Lamborghini delivers a symphony of fire and fury. And 2025 gives us the rare privilege of seeing them battle, side by side, for the throne. These aren't just cars, they're declarations. And if you're lucky enough to sit behind the wheel of either, you'll understand. This isn't just transportation. This is transformation. This is the future of speed. And it has never looked, or sounded, so glorious. And now we arrive at the moment every gearhead, dreamer, and high-octane enthusiast has been waiting for. The final verdict in this monumental clash of automotive titans. The 2025 Ferrari versus the 2025 Lamborghini. A battle that has pushed the boundaries of performance, style, and automotive soul. But as we peel back the layers of carbon fiber and thunderous horsepower, what emerges is more than just specs on paper. It's a story of two legends racing toward perfection in two very different ways. Ferrari's 2025 masterpiece is an orchestration of precision and pedigree. It's a car that whispers secrets of Le Mans' dominance with every sculpted panel. Its hybrid-assisted V12 power plant isn't just an engineering marvel. It's a tribute to a lineage that refuses to be silenced by the passage of time. Behind the wheel, it feels alive. The steering is surgical, the weight distribution balanced like a tightrope walker on a mission. It's a symphony of Italian excellence. Every rev, every shift, every apex kissed is pure poetry. Inside, Ferrari blends its racing DNA with the elegance of a Milan fashion house. You're cocooned in Alcantara and leather, surrounded by technology that's intuitive, but never intrusive. It is refined, passionate, and endlessly fast. The prancing horse has evolved, but its fire burns as bright as ever. Then there's the Lamborghini, 2025's raging bull, a machine that doesn't just drive, but charges. Where Ferrari is finesse, Lamborghini is fury. Its twin-turbo V8 hybrid setup doesn't whisper, it howls. And that sound? It's primal, raw, a war cry that echoes through mountain passes and city streets alike. Step inside, and you're welcomed by an interior that's part fighter jet, part luxury lounge. Hexagonal motifs, fighter pilot toggles, and an infotainment system that's as bold as its exterior lines. It's unapologetically Lamborghini, visceral, explosive, and magnetic. On the road, its performance borders on violent, but always under your command. Cornering feels like you've tapped into another dimension, and every acceleration run feels like warping through space-time. This isn't just a car, it's an event. So, which supercar truly reigns supreme? On raw performance, it's a razor-thin margin. Ferrari edges ahead in agility and track composure, while Lamborghini brings the brute force and the kind of exhilaration that rewires your brain. Design? Subjective, but Ferrari's elegance wins hearts, and Lamborghini's drama turns heads. Interior refinement? Ferrari takes the nod for luxurious minimalism, though Lambo fans will love its futuristic theater. Daily usability? Ferrari's slightly more grounded ergonomics make it the more practical of the two, but let's be honest, no one buys these beasts for grocery runs. When it comes to the crown, the 2025 Ferrari stands just a fraction taller, not because it's faster or more exotic, but because it balances everything so impeccably. It's the sharper tool, the more complete package, the car that honors the past while rocketing into the future with grace and grit. But that doesn't mean Lamborghini loses. Far from it. It dominates in emotion, presence, and the sheer thrill of throwing restraint out the window. Still, the final checkered flag in this ultimate supercar showdown goes to Ferrari. But we're not the final word, you are. What do you think? Are you Team Prancing Horse or Team Raging Bull? Which one would you park in your dream garage? Let us know in the comments, and keep the passion roaring. This isn't the end of the race. It's just the start of the next lap.